Okay, this is it. The drought is finally over. We have some actual gameplay footage for Tears of the Kingdom. Let's go ahead and get into this. I'm super excited.
Hello everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma.
Hello, you
producer
handsome
of the
man.
Legend of Zelda series. First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete. Many of
We're
you
complete,
are looking forward
baby.
to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like.
Okay. It's better than nothing. Better than nothing.
Let's begin. Here we are in the land of Hyrule. Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore.
What's up with the Master Sword?
It's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways.
Is that
If
is
we
that a
talk
Master
about all
Sword?
of
I
the
can't
changes
see
today,
it.
we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches.
There's actual map
In this
coordinates
game,
down in the
vast
right-hand
world
corner,
of
I think.
Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some landmasses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands.
There's one of those.
You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up?
What? Why does the horse have
If
smoke
we take
coming
a
out of it?
look, oh, something's falling from the sky.
Steampunk.
Do you see it? I wonder what that is. Let's head
Okay.
over to it. We're almost at the spot where the object fell. Here it is. Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities.
Oh, those are the
Do
runes.
this on the rock that just fell.
Hey, this
Look,
time
it started
reversal.
rising. This power is known as recall, which
Recall.
rewinds an object's movement. Since I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands.
Dude, there's gonna be so much
Let's use
to
the
go over
paraglider
here.
to reach one of them. There are a few other Sky Islands floating here too.
I'm speechless.
I made it.
A
There are
dragon.
lots of ways to reach the Sky Islands, so we hope you'll try a few different methods.
Is that Nadra?
Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island.
Okay, we just
Just like
teleported
on
up
the
here.
surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here.
All right.
You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though.
Looks like one of the labyrinths in the
Let's
background.
walk around for a bit.
I want to know what the sword rune is. Or ability, whatever it
There's a
is.
branch on the ground. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later. Let's continue. Oh, something's there. This is a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it
Construct.
using the branch we just picked up. Ah, the branch broke. Not good, not good. Quick. get
Construct. So
another
it's a
branch
Zonai
and
version of a guardian.
We defeated it.
I'm glad they're enemies. Zonai charge.
We've now explored
It's like
more
an
of this Sky
ancient
Island.
core or something.
As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this, look, we can stick them together. We created a makeshift hammer. This is called fuse. You can stick
Fuse.
objects together to create new weapons with various effects. Let's take on another construct with this fused weapon.
Dude. So that's
We're dealing with
that's
two
how
of
it's
them
gonna
at once.
work?
Oh, a
That's
big one.
nutty.
The weapon's attack
Can you do
is
that with
definitely improved.
anything?
The other branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability. You can do all sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability. You can fuse two weapons, for example. If we take this long stick
What?
and fuse it with a pitchfork, we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range.
What? Dude,
With this, we don't have to get too close to enemies.
that
and
opens
we
up
can
so
safely
many
attack from a distance.
possibilities. So
You
many
can also fuse
possibilities.
arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow.
Korok leaf arrow? What?
Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow.
No, that's not a
and
Korok leaf.
You can freeze faraway enemies. Very useful.
No more need for ice
In
arrows.
addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land.
Okay.
So, at times like these, here's an eyeball
recall
you
and
can get by
fuse so
defeating
far.
monsters. Fuse it to an arrow and...
That's
Look,
a
it
honing.
homed in on the target. Let's try this on another bird.
There's so many other
I'll
little
just fire in that general direction. It's very simple.
pieces of equipment he has in
Depending on
there.
what you stick together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting.
Very early in the game, though. 4 hearts.
I fused a mushroom to my shield. Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom. Let's
What-
fight an enemy with this.
A puff shroom.
I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemy's lost sight of Link, so... attack! Even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using
Dude,
similar
the
methods.
systems in this
In
are...
the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But
I'm
in this game,
flabbergasted
fusing
right
even
now.
The weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate.
just straight
Some
in
of the Sky
awe.
Islands even have rivers.
Oh my
We'll wanna
gosh.
cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of course, there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here. So, we'll lift up this log and attach it to a second log. Let's do one more. We'll bring this over here and
So that's the
attach a third
glue.
log.
Uh,
It's a makeshift raft. This is another new ability called Ultra Hand.
Ultra hand.
Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft.
That's so
You can
simple.
always attach things or detach them like this. Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a
Oh, and they
simplified
use the-
version of a boat.
Man, they're so smart.
However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward. There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it?
It has to recharge. Okay, that's interesting.
We'll attach another one. This should make the boat well balanced.
I'm wondering if this will
Okay,
be able to
they're
be
attached.
like the battery
All right,
level
let's
will be
try
able to
moving the
be
boat.
altered by placing those
Hey,
gems that
it's
we saw
moving.
in the previous trailer
It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the
onto
fans.
an object. Just so it like
Since we added
recharges the
two
fans.
We should be able to cross the river in no time.
That's
All right,
epic.
We reached the other side. In the most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own.
Oh, okay.
There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure. There are even more new
That's
abilities.
super cool.
Take this building over here. Okay, watch this. Look, I passed right through the ceiling.
Okay.
This new ability is called Ascend.
Ascend.
If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through
This is that patent.
to the floor above you. There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere.
Oh.
For example, this place has a cave with a hill
It doesn't
right above
matter how high up it
it.
is.
If we use the ability here, come on, keep going. Okay, we
What?
emerged at the top of the hill. In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another example. Imagine you're stuck in a
okay.
cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what
That's
to
a
do,
good
right?
way to
Exactly.
counteract
Oh, there's another construct.
stamina usage
It
and
seems to be
everything.
holding a strange weapon.
Let's see.
Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah, it blew me away with wind. Looks like it's got some sort of
Acting
fan.
like a Korok leaf.
Ah, I got pushed off. Oh well, let's just return to the surface.
Dude.
You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this.
Oh
feels so
my
good.
gosh.
In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest. Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this.
Oh, it's just like Skyward Sword.
Let's dive into this river.
Exactly like Skyward Sword.
And we're back on the surface.
That was pretty high up
There's
to
still
only
so
go
many
that
things
deep
I'd
into
like
the
to
water.
show you, but let's leave it at that for now. What did you think? Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too.
Exactly.
game,
That's
you can do
exactly
a
what
lot
I
of
was
things just
thinking.
by thinking
That's
about
exactly
what's
what
even
everybody's
possible.
freaking thinking, man.
There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Awesome. That wasn't a whole bunch, but I feel like it was enough to where we have an understanding a little bit more about the overworld, the abilities, what's changed with Link. The OLED, it's real. It is real. Wait, is the dock in black, though? Is it not that white dock that they showed in the... The dock is black, it's gonna look so much better. Nope, it's white. It's clean though, still. I like it. I know a lot of people don't like it, but... 428. Ooh, that Switch Pro controller, though. I like the Switch Pro controller better than the whole system. Oh, man. All right, better go get your pre-orders ready for that. I think in terms of this footage, it was decent. We got at least some coverage on the new abilities. Still are a lot of unanswered questions, and this just brought up even more in terms of the gameplay. Looks like we have some welcome additions to the game, and I look forward to seeing more soon. That about wraps it up for this video. Thank you all for watching. Hit the like button on your way out, and think about subscribing to stay up to date on more Tears of the Kingdom content coming from my channel. Peace out, everyone.